See if anybody shows up. Kevin Richards. Carl. Yeah, if I'm looking under my glasses, I was going to bring my damn bifocals over and I forgot. Jamie Humphrey. Sarah. Zip. Watching you a volleyball? I'm assuming you're at volleyball. Justin Rolfe. Hello. Lee Harris. Hey. Yep. So I'll explain when we get a few more people in. Although we got 21 in, it says. Rick Bork, how are you now? So I'm just doing a fill-in for Jimmy, because where's Jimmy, David? Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing this. I'm doing a Timothy Hanneman. Hello. Brew 69. Sup, Grumpy? What's up, Brew? All right, I'm doing this because Jimmy got put into YouTube jail for a week. So he's in YouTube timeout. Mad Swiss, whiskey night. No, I'm just having a beer. Nice trailer. Yeah, you like that, Kevin? I just got it today. That was a real joy to drive home from Ontario, New York in the weather that we had today. We just went and picked it up. It's got the 2 sleds sitting on it that were in here in the shop, and tomorrow I got to go over to Scotty's and pick up her sled, Barb's sled, and get it in there and get them put away for summertime. But anyways, Scruffy, good evening to all. Roxanne Green, YouTube jail sucks. Yep. So Jimmy to the corner, just stand there and shut up. Yeah, well, the way we read, hey, Screaming Eagle, by the way, check his channel out, guys. It's Screaming without the G and then Eagle. Screaming. It's a Lightning, Kevin. 3 sled, 18-footer with the V nose, as you can see. So you could probably squeeze 4 in there. Oh no, in jail, get out of town. Yep. So here's what happened. Jimmy, how you doing, Alex? Jimmy kind of generalized on a few things on his video last Tuesday, I guess it was. I don't know if some of you saw it, some of you didn't, because it was only up for about 2 hours. I think he had about 100 views. And then YouTube slapped. Then he texted me and showed me the YouTube slap down. And he got 1 strike. I learned about YouTube strikes. So you get 1 strike, you're done for 7 days. So we're not sure if he can come back next Tuesday night or Wednesday, but he will be able to come back next Friday for us doing it together. And if you get no more strikes within 90 days, your strike goes away. If you get 3 strikes in 90 days, they boot your ass off the channel or off YouTube completely. Supposedly, that's what they said. And they also said that he couldn't go on any other channel. So that's why we toyed with him doing this with me tonight, seeing as this is his normal. But yeah, it could probably seriously hurt him, and that might also affect my channel, so we didn't do it. So I'm just filling in. We'll see who shows up. You know, we got 36 in, 11 thumbs up, get out, thumbs up, get back in. You know, we can bullshit for a while and patch of heaven. Hello, everyone. You can watch me smoke my little cigars and drink a beer. I figured a lot of people that Joseph, Florida Joe in the house. How's it going, Florida Joe? Sometime when I come to Florida, I'm going to find out where you're at, Florida Joe, and come visit you. So you guys can watch me drink a few beers and smoke a few cigars, and I figured most of you would be looking for Jimmy anyhow. So Ryan Ellis Chalmers Farm Boy, evening. Yep. How are we tonight? And it's not like we have a lack of things to talk about for, you know, you could just go 2 days in this country without a live stream and we could have another one. My part that sucks is I got to hold the phone. Real Life with Ron. What's going on, Ron? I'm filling in for Jimmy. And I have to hold the phone or else I'll never be able to. If I put it where I normally put it for him and I, shit, I wouldn't be able to read your guys' comments. Cancel culture at it again. Exactly, Carl, and that's what it is. And, you know, I don't give a shit. I mean, I've said all along, I'm not monetized. I'm not looking to make a fortune on YouTube. I'm just here doing it. So, Murphy, what's up? So, if GrewTube gets pissed off at me, whatever. Oh, Roxanne, what did you have to say? He needs to do what my brother does on Facebook. Make a new profile for when you go to jail. Yeah. Yeah, but I think if they see where it's coming from, they'll know. Binge drinking is allowed, but Jimmy can't say shit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Evan, what's up? 90% of the time, I have no idea what I'm even talking about. Well, you are a teenager, Devin. But I will say you're in the smart teenage category compared to the ones that are being brainwashed today in our liberal systems. So, it's sad. I had 45 of you in already. Must be you went over to Jimmy's and for the last 5 minutes and found out you can't be in here. If you're filling in for Jimmy, you need to amp it up. Oh, do I? Well, it's sad. I live in a socialist country, yet they don't kick you off social media as long as you're not threatening to kill somebody. Yeah. And you know, the sad part is I've been on Instagram for, I don't know, a year, whatever. I've seen videos on Instagram that was like, are you fucking kidding me? And they allow it. I mean, yep, hated my generation. Rick, they will check your IP address if you make a second account to backdoor if they will block. Yep, exactly. That's why we just figured it was safer for him to stay in YouTube jail for 7 days, like they said. Come back. Try and be more, I don't know how to put it, not generalize things. This is where he got in trouble. So I got actual numbers that any one of you can get off of the CDC website or other websites. So fuck you, YouTube, if you want to try and do away with me. But Jimmy generalized, you know, the death rate in this country over the past 3 or 4 years. That's what got him in trouble. Misleading medical information. Well, and I think I've said this before on one of our live streams. In 2018, there was 2.839 million people that died from all causes, whatever. And I rounded off 2.839. I mean, there's another 2-3 more numbers there, but I rounded off. 2019, it was 2.855 million. 2020, this is an estimate, they say, of 3.1 million because they say there still could be more, you know, COVID deaths and stuff coming in. Well, it's almost fucking April. Death certificates are still coming in? Whatever. But while I was looking this up on the CDC website, I come up with this other interesting thing. It was called The Grumpy Farmer. Chelsea says she'll come over and hold the phone for you for a few minutes. Now, I don't need the phone. Oh, that's my wife then coming in on that. I don't need her holding the phone. What I need is another phone to be able to read the comments off of so I could set this one down. That would make life easier, but because I forgot my damn bifocals, I think, unless they fell out of my pocket and are laying in the driveway, but I don't know. Tell her she can check for that to make sure I don't run them over. But anyways, growth rate. So I went back to like 2014. This is growth rate from year over year percentage-wise of deaths. And again, CDC website. So 2014, it was 1.29%, which means it was 1.29% higher than the previous year, 2013. 15 was 1.27%, 16 1.27, 17 1.24, 18 1.22, 19 1.12, 2020, again, another estimate, 1.20. So it went up from the 1.12 from 19, but they said it could change still. But here's the one that threw me. They gave a projection for 2021 of 1.09. So the death rate's going to go down in 21, but yet, you know, there was, what, they're telling us 150,000 people that have died since the 1st of January from COVID. Believe what you want, folks. You know, I mean, these numbers are, who comes up with them is beyond me, but the CDC is also the one that just said, you know, with the schools, well, you can go from 6 feet to 3 feet now. Okay, so kids can go back to school and only be 3 feet apart. 65 in. 68, 69 Drew. Hey, Grump, how are you doing? Carl, of course it's going to go down. Trump isn't in office. Exactly. Can Jimmy come on if he has a mask? Yeah. Can he hide himself? Yeah, that'd be funny. He's my other neighbor up the road. George, we'll call him. Yeah. I don't know if Jimmy's in here or not, so I haven't seen his name yet. But I told him a few minutes ago I was going to come over, and I was debating whether to do it, and I said, I'll come over for a while. So I got 67 of you in. 31 thumbs up. Come on, get it. So, Barn talking. He's in. The field guy. How you doing? Hi, Andy, everyone. The YouTube jailer is in. Burn talking is in. Way to go, Jim. Yep. YouTube told Jim to fuck off way over there past the deer blind for a week is what it amounts to. Oh, God. No. It's sad. I mean, did you see on the news here lately, the, still in prison, yep. The, bullshit with the Senate hearings, having the leaders of the social media in there, Zuckerberg and that other idiot with the nose earring there, that Dorsey and all them. I mean, bunch of 30-year-old fucksticks in plain English. I mean, free Jimmy. There you go. Let's make up some t-shirts. Free Jimmy. Free barn talking from YouTube. So, I mean, the social media is so far up the left's ass. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. Did you see, before I come over, I was watching Newsmax. Finally figured out I've got Newsmax on Spectrum. Channel 222 for anybody else around here that's got Spectrum. Everyone needs to hit the like button. Yep. Jimmy said, how about Papa Joe's awesome press conference? Exactly, that's what I was just getting to. On Newsmax, they were just showing some celebrities, because, Hollywood is so fucking far up Biden's ass. John Leguizamo and some of these other people saying, what a beautiful press conference. It was so great to see somebody, Trump was always me, and now it's we, and everything for the country. The fucking guy comes out from behind the podium and is stumbling around and trying to answer a question that nobody can hear because he's nowhere near the mic. He's just stumbling around and then goes, oh, anyway, Oh my God. I mean, okay, for you, I don't know how, I can't see thumbs down, so tell me how many of my local ass wipes have given me a thumbs down already. But for you local ass wipes that might be here, that's what you voted for, and you think that's great. You think that is just so great. Screaming Eagle, does anyone else think the press conference was a threat to national security? Exactly. 2 so far, Carl. All right, well, I got 2. One of them's probably the executive editor, but whatever. So it's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. And the left thinks that's great. We've got, he's not going to go to the border. He's going to send Kamala, who absolutely hates ICE, who made a statement that the children are the most important thing. If you think sending back these poor children to their countries, that would be immoral. So it's not immoral for my fucking daughter to have to pay through the ass for the rest of her life for this bullshit that we're doing with the left? Oh, I'm telling you, it's so sickening. Yeah, Jimmy didn't collect $200. He went to jail, Murph, and did not pass go. So Murph, anybody that comes in, if you want to do me a favor like you normally do, throw their channel up, throw your own channel up, Someone retracted their dislike. Oh, yeah, Tobal? Oh, well, maybe we've turned one. Even thumbs down helps for your channel to get out more, so they're helping you. Yeah, I don't give a shit either way, Virgil. I mean, it's like I said, I didn't do YouTube to make money. I don't have a problem with the people who do make money on YouTube, so don't anybody take that the wrong way. But I don't know. It's sickening. Social media's bullshit right now. Good day, Grump. Good day, Murphy. Rule life with Ron. Yeah, throw Ron up. Throw anybody else up, Murph. Yourself. Rick, whoever else is in here, they go by so fast, and having to do it on my own phone, this is a bitch. I need a PC to do this, Rick, like you did. But I got to get internet out here, or I have to get some sort of data plan or something. I don't know. That's why it's easy when there's two of us. We can read the comments off the one phone while the other one's filming. So if you're looking up my nose hairs, that's why I'm looking under my glasses to read these, because like a dummy, I forgot to bring my bifocals over. Actually, you know what? What the hell? I don't look any different with them or without them. It'd be just as easy to take them off. So, but holy shit, there's 89 of you in here. Surprising. Ryan's channel, yep. But no, what's going on in this country's sickening. And then this big push too that I saw in the news today about the women not getting paid the same as men. You knew this was coming with Kamala in there too, and all this. Stop and think about it. You own a business, whatever, 20 employees, 50 employees. If women don't get paid the same to do the same job as men, why the fuck wouldn't you just hire all women then? What did Georgia do today, Carl? I heard, yeah, I saw something to do with voting, but what was it? I didn't see exactly what it was. Kamala is running the show for sure. Exactly, Devin. Ag Wild, did you get your loader tractor buffed out? Not yet. I don't have a buffer. Colin, the mechanic that used to work for the John Deere dealer that, helps me do things and stuff, he's got to do a transmission calibration on the 8235 when we get it out. That's still back there behind the curtain. It's the only one we haven't got out, because next week at this time, it's going to be like 37 degrees, so the heat's still on. But anyways, when he comes to do that, he's got a buffer, so he's going to bring that, and we're going to buff the two small tractors too. 3 thumbs down. That's good. Let the locals keep thumbing it down. I'm sure there's a few of them that, or at least one of them that doesn't live too far away from me. But you know what? Here's the way I look at it. You fucking come on when I do this. So, you hate what I got to say, but you're here to give me the thumbs down. So, whatever. Carl, what'd you just say? Passed a bill to make voter ID legal and take away some powers from the Department of State concerning voting. Lefties are losing their mind. Yeah. So basically they're doing what we should be doing all along. It's crazy. I mean, I don't know about any other country or whatever, so those of you in another country, let me know. But here in the good old US of A, Roxanne, I have been in HR for years. Never has the company said, let's hire based on gender or skin color. Exactly, so we can pay less. I know, but they keep pushing this bullshit narrative. So, gender and race, I keep saying it all the time. But anyways, you want to travel in this country, you go to your fucking airport, whichever one you go to, guess what? You got to pull out your driver's license or some form of identification before your ass is getting on that plane. But yet somehow it's racist to ask to prove who you are to vote. One of the most sacred, things that we're allowed to do in this country. Does that make any sense to anybody? Because it doesn't to me. Holy shit, 97 of you fools in here. How you doing, Andy? How you doing, Mike? I'm doing fine. I'm hanging out here, just filling in for Jimmy for anybody that wants to know. They're calling it racist and against the Constitution because it's a constitutional right. So is owning a gun? Exactly. But I don't think my sister and I don't know if she's in, because I just told her I was coming over to do this. If I can't see this gun laws bullshit that, oh man, somebody's pulling in my driveway, that they're trying to push. I can't see, I don't know, I can't see the Supreme Court going along with it. So we're going to find out what kind of a Supreme Court we have. Aaron, what's up? Come on, come back to me. They go by so fast. Hey, Dreamboat, Aaron's having a beer with you, my American brother. Oh. It's my daughter. She brought me her iPad.
My iPad, and I have my phone, and I'm going to sit here and do my math homework so that you can use my phone to hotspot so that your phone doesn't die, okay?
My phone's not going to die. I got it plugged in.
Okay, well, it's hotspotted to my phone.
What is hotspotted?
My iPad. Because it doesn't work.
Yeah, but then I got to get off and get back on, don't I?
Mom already logged me in.
Mom already logged you in? Oh my God, my wife and daughter are figuring this all out.
So you can look through the comments on here and put that there, or the other way around.
Oh, I'd rather have the big screen to
Look through comments?
have people see me on the big screen.
Okay.
I think. Hang on a minute. We got the 17-year-old here.
I'm not good at this.
And my wife supposedly has figured something out for us to do. And she's going to do her homework over here while we're doing this. What are we doing? I don't know. Somebody say something. Zip says hi.
Hello. Oh, it says it's connected.
Is it connected? Technology, whoop, whoop. That's right, Jimmy. That's right, Devin. Second Amendment shall not be infringed. That's why I said I don't think that we're going to find out what kind of a Supreme Court Trump put in. Leo Rapson Jr., you got your own tech support. That's right. What kind of hat do you like? Snapback or Pro-Fit? I like the snapbacks better. Zuckerberg can help with the tech problems. Yeah, thanks, Virgil. I don't think you can live stream on the iPad unless you... Okay, your mother says we can't live stream on the iPad. So give me the iPad to do the... And I'll put this up for them to see me. Hang on, I got to get my little... Bear with us here, folks. Your mother is talking to us through her phone, apparently.
Hi, Mom. Oh, I can see you on my iPad.
All right, that'll work.
It's a kitty.
And now I can read the comments here.
And see yourself.
Holy shit, can you blow them up a little?
I think so.
Because them are small.
I have not old people eyes, so I don't have this issue.
Well, you got to go into settings to do it?
Well, I don't know.
All right, just put it back where it was. I'll deal with it.
Okay.
I'll deal with it. So now you get to look at me looking down, that's all. All right, hey, I can read these a lot better now. All right, Zuckerberg can help with the technology. Okay, we got that one. I got to get going down to the rest of you here. There we are. Now I'm back to old people eyes. Shut up, woman. Did you see that? My wife just said old people eyes. Yes, it is.
She's just showing love.
Hey, old grump, how's it going? What's up, Michigan farmer? What are you going to do?
My math.
Chelsea's going to do her math homework.
It was due yesterday. No, wait, no.
All right, so for any of you thumbs down libtard assholes that are still in, oh, it's horrible. Listen to the way he's talking in front of his 17-year-old daughter. That's the 17-year-old version of me right there in the female body, okay?
I have a bad problem with swearing.
And she's lived with me for 17 years, so shut the hell up. Mad Swiss, old people eyes. Yeah, you shut the hell up too. Do you like the kitty thing? Yeah.
It's cute.
That's why I use mine. Bigger is better. Yeah. I know. If I could figure out how to do it. Although this is good. I mean, you can see me. They see both of us all the time in the phone. I just need something to be able to read the damn comments off them. Oh, thumbs up off the... I like the female version of Andy better. Aaron from Canada likes the female version of me better.
I'm cool.
Thanks, Aaron. Carl, old enough to join the military with your signature. Yep. Yes, she is. She's not, though. She's going to college.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still got 97 of you in here. Come on, we need 3 more. Let's top 100. How many thumbs up we got? 75. For some reason, it doesn't show thumbs up on here.
My iPad sets up different sometimes.
Brought her up right. Yeah, John, thanks. That's right. Oh, let's order a pizza. Matt on. Yeah. Joseph Brinkley, much better. Yep, much better for me, too. Stacy Pasco, hi from Stacy, Kevin, Johnny, and Jess in Ohio, watching you while finishing up a hog pen. Well, thank you. You're working while watching. I appreciate that. Murphy just put his channel up. Yep, everybody go to see Murph. Everybody else that's in here, Murph's been rolling them up. Just go check them out. I find that's easier than trying to shout out every person that comes in with a channel. I mean, I did shout out you, Virgil, Screaming Eagle, guy that I rent ground from in Plainville. I've gotten to know. Virgil, I want to see a magic video. This dude can do magic. It's pretty cool. Yep. So, BRB going for fish fry. That sounds good, Adam. Alex Filipiak, if she is like you, she's going to have a good head on her shoulders. I think so. So, well, I mean, she's got some of her mother's qualities too. I can't take all the credit because, especially when her mother's watching and listening. Right, Chelsea?
I talk really loud, but no.
Oh my God. Soon, my friend. All right, good. I've thought about starting to post videos to YouTube. Oh my God, Devin, if you and freaking Hirschberger or your clan got together and did some YouTube videos, that would be, yeah. I'd watch just because it would be a flashback of almost 40 years of what I was like. Because you idiots are just as big an idiot as I was when I was a teenager. Good job, Grump. Finally live live with you without Jimmy potty mouth. Oh, IB Trail Rider, stop. Apparently you haven't been in long enough to hear my potty mouth so far because, go watch the Netflix special about swearing. But Taylor S. Aldridge, I'm all for states' rights, but now there should be a nationwide voting rules and standards for all 50 states, districts, and territories who are voting in elections that involve the U.S. presidency. Exactly. Well, it's no different than like the COVID bullshit. You can go here in New York, it's, they want you to wear the face diaper all the time and all this bullshit, but holy shit, that was the one I just read. They're not quite in sync here. That's interesting. But so somebody from, 1 or 2 states over that doesn't have to wear a mask when they go out in public can come here. But now when they're here, they're supposed to wear a mask, but wouldn't they have brought it if they had? I mean, it's such bullshit. The face diaper thing is bullshit. We filmed a little bit of a video today of when we went and got that, Barb and I did. And we get to the place, I'm not going to name it. Sign on the door, like every place around here in New York, must wear a mask to come in. I get out of the truck. I don't have the face diaper. Barb's like, oh, I should film this. I said, well, somebody says something, I'm going to say, well, then bring the fucking paperwork out to the truck and I'll sign it out here and I'll write you your check out here. I walk in the door. I think he was the owner of the place, the way he acted and whatnot. And he had a dog in there with him and whatnot. And he ain't got a face diaper on. The girl that I'm working with to sign the paperwork and write the check and whatnot, she starts to put it on, sees me, and takes it off, and like a sigh of relief, and we got talking, and she's the same as me and Jim and everybody else, can't wait till this bullshit's over with. There was one dude in the place who had it on the whole time. When he come out to hook me onto the trailer and, show me some shit and whatnot, had it on the whole time outside. That's fine. You want to wear it because you feel you need to wear it, then wear it. But leave me the fuck alone and everybody else who doesn't want to. But the funny part was he's standing here and the guy who I think was the owner is standing here at the counter talking to each other on the, looking on the computer about something. Literally 6-8 inches apart. Dude's wearing it, dude's not. That's the way it should be. But most of these places, I don't give a shit if it says that on the door anyhow. I'm just going in. You throw me out, I'll go to the next place. They'll take my money. But most of them just got it there so that they don't get fined by the mask police. So, and yes, I've missed a lot of your things so far. Not have virgin ears, you're okay, but he's over the top. Whatever. I don't think Jimmy's too over the top.
Jimmy's cool.
Sure, he's louder than me, but All right, I gotta try to catch up here. If you said something important, say it again. But Mad Swiss, come on, man. We love Jimmy just the way he is. I got no problem with him. I wouldn't be sitting in a chair next to him doing this every other Friday night if I did. But yeah, David, follow the science. Yep, follow the science. Andy, do you poor Americans pay any type of carbon tax to apparently help save the environment? That money grab is getting out of control in Canada. Oh, it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. And I don't know if you were on, Aaron, when I told the story here. I don't know how many live streams ago, but I don't know what it's like in Canada, but like for spraying materials and stuff, for spraying your fields here, you got to have a pesticide card. Looks just like your driver's license. You got to go to so many courses to get so many points to renew that license every 5 or 6 years, whatever it is. I was at one time, and DEC, Department of Environmental Conservation, don't know what they call it in Canada. Guy was there, and he was talking about the carbon. So some of you, if I've said this, you've heard it. You're just going to hear it again. So, you know, and Company A is a, really good company. They don't pollute. Company B is a bad company. They pollute. So Company B has to buy carbon credits from Company A as a, that's a penalty to them and a reward to Company A because they're making money while these guys are having to pay money to get credits. So, at the end, any questions? Yeah, well, you know me. Guy asked me, there's like 100 people in the room. And I basically said, I go, and what the fuck does that do for the amount of pollution going in the air? You're just swapping money back and forth. Doesn't do a fucking thing for pollution, for carbon. But that's government right there. You can't explain government any better than that. Fuck with money, but never actually accomplish anything. So, Carl, probably coming soon since Biden put us back in the Paris Agreement. Exactly. You're exactly right. Oh, you're going to be taxed for cow farts. Yep. It's 2 years here in Wisconsin. Oh, yeah, Alex, you guys got to renew them every 2 years? Holy shit. All right, Aaron, any farmer using a pesticide, herbicide needs to have a friggin' license. Yep, here you do. You got it. I didn't put my wallet in my pocket or I'd show you, but it's I don't know what your driver's licenses look like in New York State, but ours are looks like a credit card. That's what our pesticide, how's it worded? Private applicator pesticide license or something. It's a fucking card. It's your picture that's on your driver's license that they take and put on this thing too. So.
Mom asked me to show you this. Someone commented if you've seen this.
Oh yeah, I've seen the nose face diaper, and my wife just texted Chelsea. I'm sure you've all seen it on TV by now too. Some company that's trying to get rich, off the face diapers, has made a nose face diaper for when you're eating, so you can still eat, but you're protected because your nose is covered.
That's not how that works.
Right there. Oh my God. It's stupid. Taylor S. Aldred, yet 6 swing states take multiple weeks to conduct an election, yet 44 states can have their election results by the 9 o'clock news, including states with some of the largest Democrat cities. Yeah, well, everyone draw your own conclusion as to how corrupt or uncorrupt it was. Mike Blake, got a problem, just throw money at it, it makes it all better. Exactly. You see it in government all the time. You see it in the public school systems. It's great. Yep. Every 5-year renewal in Ontario. Okay, Mad Swiss. Yeah, exactly, Carl, because it's never their money. I've said that, being on our county legislature. It's easy to spend somebody else's money, Oh, yeah, and by the way, Tuesday we had our vote on our police force reinvention. Yep. I was one of 4 that voted no. One of 2 that are actual conservative people that voted no. The other 2, I have no fucking idea why they voted no. Because they're rhinos. But I voted no because the biggest fucking crook in New York State himself, Governor Cuomo, is the one that told us we had to do this. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Yeah, they're laughing, saying, what can we get the people to do next? Exactly. Hey, Imani, what's up? In all fairness, the masks do make most liberals look better. Yeah, there you go. That's funny, Matt. I don't think New York is blue. They only counted 17%. Yeah, I know. Oh, 80 to 90% of it's red when you look on the electoral map. It's just that piece of shit little sliver down there. Oh, Mad Swiss saw the nose diaper. Yeah, isn't that special? All right, Ron. See you later. Ron's out early. All right, I missed some of your comments, so I'm trying to go back to see if Mike Blake, Jimmy brings comedic value and real passion. Oh, Jimmy's passionate, yep. Oh, right here, a couple times, comments before you. Fella gets excited, yep. That's why the left ear gets a little numb some nights. You don't have to duck to walk by. They all know you're here. If you want to get a water out of the refrigerator, you can walk to get it. You don't have to duck. Just don't be getting any beer out of the refrigerator.
This is a water bottle.
I know it's a water bottle. Even Long Island was red. Yeah, Roxanne. Yeah. Yep. Suffolk County, definitely. Biden sucks is in the house. Don't forget that California is moving to ban the Bible now. Oh my God, I know. And look at the Pope that the Catholics have right now. Oh, Catholic. Oh, I'm leaving that one alone. Not even getting into the religious aspect of it. Oregon throws money at things we don't need and say they don't have money for what we do need. Well, that's just typical government right there. So, they're all good at that. We got somebody else pulling in now? No, I guess not. Well, I was curious who it was when you pulled in. I'm like, oh shit, somebody's showing up during live stream. Hunting and stuff. How you doing? Come on, man, let her have a beer. No, Mad Swiss. No. She's not having a beer. Don't be looking at me like that. What? You're not having no damn beer.
I'm laughing at you. I'm not looking at you.
I'd be trail rider. Do you have wax the stakes off your tractor after goofy cleaner? Oh, the streaks. Sorry. Not yet. Gonna do that. Gonna try to buff everything out. Nick Marsh. How about the 86 million going to illegals for hotels? Yeah, isn't that great? Yeah. Any of you that follow me on Instagram, you'll see where I went off about that. Yep. We're doing that, but you know, we got tons of homeless people in this country as it is, and a lot of them are your homeless veterans who, you know, fought for your fucking rights in this country to be the panty waist little ass wipes that you are, but oh well. Exactly, David. The 9 scariest words to hear. I'm from the government and I'm here to help. Yep. Your government is not the only shit government. It has been leaked last week that Australian government has been holding taxpayer-funded orgies and parties at the Parliament House. All right, Murph. Well, maybe they can invite Nipple Ring Cuomo over there to have one with them. James Pittman's in. How you doing, old-timer? Politics and religion do not mix well, no. Canjel, I love how I Google a song and now I'm here. What? What the hell song did you Google? Because Canjel, yeah, I've never, I don't know, you're obviously new because I don't remember that name, but stick around, hell. I just really want to know what song you Googled that brought you to the Grumpy Farmer. That's pretty interesting. Zip says, should have Jimmy put on a discus on and join you? Yeah, we're trying not to get Jimmy in any more trouble. Carl says, veterans don't usually vote Democrats, so you see how well they get taken care of by the Democrats. Illegals do. Exactly. It's sickening, and I'm curious how many, you know, military votes didn't get counted that came in from all over overseas. Maybe he's Googled it's raining men. Oh my God, there. Oh, Leo, I need to go to Australia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Matt, and I'll take one of those illegal alien hotel rooms. Can we make it in Florida next winter? Yeah, exactly. What you see where they're busing busloads of them across the country, you know. Virginia took some. They just let a shit ton of them into, just like opening the gate saying run into Texas. I'll guarantee you Cuomo will take some because people are starting to get the hell out of this state. So I just saw Jimmy the other side of the deer stand. Doug says, yeah. Yep, YouTube told Jimmy to fuck off way over there, the other side of the deer stand for 1 week. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm. Chelsea's going to check out the trailer. Oh.
It's dark in here.
Well, of course it's dark in there. It's all closed up, genius, and it's not hooked to the truck, so it's not like there's any power to turn the lights on. If guns are outlawed, only outlaws will have guns. Exactly. Cangel? Is that how you say it? Cangel? Because you are definitely new, aren't you? I don't recall you commenting before, and Jimmy and I have been doing this for 3 months, every other Friday. So next Friday, stop in, and it'll actually be Jimmy and I. I'm pretty impressed that 100 of you showed up tonight for this. Dems got to get them votes. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. Oh boy, Jim says, yep. YouTube told you to fuck off way over there past the deer blind. Don't worry, Trudeau will leave the border gate open for anyone that wishes to cross in. Also give them a nice check for sneaking over border. Yep. At Cangel in Brazil, they are, and the favelas are full of guns. Also, I'd like to further appreciate the fact that the thumbnail is your forehead. Well, it gives you like 3 seconds. It says ready for picture or whatever. Well, hell, there was a couple times Jimmy and I did this. The thumbnail was the fucking ceiling, the light bulb up there, because we never got in the picture. So, oh well. Tell Chelsea Alyssa is rocking tonight.
Oh, I forgot that they're playing.
Zip said Chelsea. Apparently, that's where you are at. Okay. At Alyssa's game.
So was a spike in everyone.
Nothing better to do till 9. I'm at work. Okay. Only 2 thumbs down haters being slacking tonight. I know. That's because we screwed them up. You know, some of them thought it'd be Jimmy, so they would go and hate on him. And then we got the haters like old Jimbo Henderson there, or whatever his last name is, who doesn't have balls enough to say anything on his own. He has to hide under other people's comments. So he'll come in after the fact on this and hide on somebody's comments. Yeah. Because you're a real man, Jimbo. Piece of shit. Man, and price any fertilizer lately? Nope, don't have to, because I prepaid all mine a couple months ago. Because I knew where it was going. Hey, Shane, what's up? There you go, Murph. You can put Shane in there now, too. Comforts me to know channels like these exist. Some people are still good. Well, thanks, Cangel. Or Conjul, or however the hell you pronounce it. Have you been here before? Let me know that, because if you haven't, I'm glad whatever song was you tried to find brought you to the Grumpy Farmer. That's just interesting. Huh? Is he what? Yeah, Zip, you're at the game live watching this, right?
They're at JU.
Chelsea wanted to know. I told her, I'm pretty sure you were. Let's see, I can't put people in from here, can I? Nope, I gotta do it on my phone. That's just too hard. One of these days when Jim and I are back together, I'll do it. Rick Bork, Murphy, all the haters on my channel are too drunk to find the thumb. Yep. That's for sure. Oh, I should save some of this for next Friday, Jim, but I'm sure there'll be many, many more things in a week to go off on. But did everybody see that the first experiment, we'll call it, with reparations, Oakland, California, I think it is, the city of Oakland. Anybody, any families that are making less than $60,000, I think it's $59,000, are going to get $500 a month except if you're white. Yep. Yep. Figure that one out. Your thumbnail looks like Wilson from the show Tool Time. That is your mother saying that.
Oh.
Well, thanks, dear. Oh my God.
That's so funny.
All right, Jimmy says, was thinking of stopping in Zip, but don't want to put the screws to Farmer's channel. Yeah, but I don't know if it would hurt my channel or if you'd get in big trouble. Because you remember that one thing that we both read where it said you can't go anywhere else? That could not work out good neither. Because that one, I think, when it said that, when both of us read it, they'd boot your ass off immediately then. Didn't it say that? There was no more strike. It was just, shoop, see ya, if you didn't go the first 7 days in jail. Carl, I don't know about Native Americans. It just, basically, if you're white, and you're only making $56,000 a year, you qualify money-wise, but not skin-wise, so you're not getting it. But if you're not white, you're making $56,000 because you're making under that $59,000, you're going to get $500 a month. So those people making more than that, their tax dollars are going for that. And those that don't qualify skin color-wise, that are younger than or under the $59,000, their taxes are going to go for that too. I mean, did we not do away with segregation in this country, 5 decades, 6 decades ago or something? But now we seem to be going back to it. Your thoughts on LGBTQ plus people, Conjul says. Well, be what you want to be. If you've been here before, you've heard Jimmy and I say that. You be you, I'll be me, but don't push your shit on me. You know? We don't need a flag. We don't need a month. We don't need a parade. Who you fuck is your business, not mine. But just, you know, you don't need to parade it around and do all that shit. It's crazy. James Pittman says, Jimmy, do your time, then give him hell. My brother says Zoom tan, $9.99. Yeah. Extra crispy, please. Make it dark. Grimtide for how many months? I don't know. If you're talking about that reparation thing, I don't know. They're not going to give you particulars. Live and let live. Just don't demand others change for you. My thoughts. Exactly, Roxanne. Barn talking is in YouTube jail. YouTube can go themselves way over there. Yep. That's what we were joking. We said YouTube told Jimmy to go fuck off way over there, past the deer blind for 1 week. No. Dirty air. The way the idiots in the U.S. are going, I will be eligible for refugee status over here soon. Yeah. Conjul, I agree with everything except the last statement. Not everything LGBT is sexual. Well, what else is it? I mean...
Oh, there's aromantic and stuff.
Well, yeah, I get that. There's about, 30 different things now? I mean, when my 17-year-old daughter has to say, oh, well, there's all these, what'd you say? Aromantic and all these other things.
And then there's like...
Again, be you. Be who you want to be. But why do we have to have 30 or 40 different descriptions for it? There used to be lesbians and gays. Now there's, people who, what are some of them, Chelsea? Because it's amazing how teenagers know it more than the rest of us.
You want me to name?
Yeah, name a few off. Name some sexualities off, Chelsea. Enlighten me. Pansexual. What the fuck is pansexual? Are you having sex with a pan?
No,
I'm confused.
I can explain what it is.
Okay, explain it.
I'm pretty sure, so if it's wrong, I'm sorry, but this is what somebody told me, was that it's when you don't, when you love someone, it's not because of their gender, it's just you are attracted to, everyone. It doesn't matter, what they are. Human beings, so don't, it doesn't matter what they are, I don't know, but it's something with, everyone.
Basically, it's fucked up, is what it is. It's fucked up. And we just we make up names of things and whatever. Bending that knee, exactly, Mike Blake. That's the thing that pisses me off. I've said it before, I'll say it again. When there's 100 people in the room and you got one or two that don't like what they're doing, the other 98 or 99 got to bend to those one or two. No. Go fuck off way over there past the deer blind, you one or two. I mean, it's that simple. But that's the society we live in today. You know, there's, in my personal opinion, again, my personal opinion, all of this, there's only one institution where you never leave someone behind. And that's the one that Jimmy and Carl and the rest of, and James Pittman and the rest of them were in, the military. You don't leave somebody behind. But when it comes to life itself, when we're supposed to just, you know, cater to the smallest of minorities, well, we can't make them feel bad. So everybody else in the majority should feel bad instead, is what it amounts to. I mean, it's bullshit. So, non-binary, identifying as something other than the binary genders, male or female.
Oh,
Whatever.
that means you don't have a gender.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you don't have a gender, Conjal. We've had this discussion before, too. You either stand to piss or sit to piss, one or the other. You're either born with a dick or you're born with a pussy, one or the other.
There's a difference in sex.
But I'm too fucking old to want to go with today's way of the bullshit, so she is way more in the know than us old timers. Exactly, James. That's called bisexual since there's only two genders. Yep, Carl, I agree with you. So, not sure how we started out on the same page, Conjal, but then we got lost on the whole sex thing, but whatever. I mean, you be you, I'll be me. God created one race and two genders because that's how the population continues to grow. If we take away the two genders, can the population continue to grow? There's more people can identify as whatever. You don't have to accept or support it, though. And I don't, and that's fine. Do you not hear my words? You be you, I'll be me. But answer me this question. If there's not two genders, how does a child become, be born? How does the population continue on if there's not two genders? Whatever. Yeah, Jimmy. Can imagine if you were here. Conj will show up again next Friday at 7 p.m. Jimmy will be here. It'll be even more interesting. Joseph Brinkley, 500 likes. 500 likes? We only got 120 people in, so I know we ain't got 500 likes. As long as it's human on human, it's all good, Murph. Yeah. Well, there's some out there that, ain't got to be human on human neither, I guess. But hey, whatever. Hobo, what's up? Josh Wellner, what's everyone's thoughts on this administration's wanting 2,700 square miles of windmills on the eastern seaboard by 2035 or so? Well, doesn't matter anyhow, because if a Republican gets in, they can just do what Biden did, like the border, Whoever the last administration was, it's always, everything they did was bad. So let's not build the wall anymore. Let's let 3,000-4,000 a day come in. Let's have, what are you looking for? Let's have, masks and all this shit floating off into the rivers and stuff. And, because that was a horrible thing, having America first. Like Jim and I have said numerous times, I don't give a fuck what, just same thing here, Conjal. I don't care what anybody does in their bedroom. I don't give a fuck what Trump did in his personal life or anything like that. I like the fact that we were first and we wanted to keep America safe from keeping drugs and smugglers and everything else from coming into this country. But apparently that's not good enough for those on the left. They'd rather have, the country taken over. Weekend Rancher, keep being you, Grumpy. It's just messed up. Well, I'm going to be 54 in a few months. I'm too fucking old to change to this new, what was it called again? What? Pansexual. What the fuck is pansexual? My wife makes me eggs in the pan. And bacon and whatever. Windmills make great scrap iron. Yeah, Matt. You know what's funny is where we went today in Ontario, New York, to pick up the trailer there. And seeing as my wife's in, she can verify this. We had a like massive windstorm today with rain and stuff, 40, 50 mile an hour winds and shit like that. We went by some windmills that were over there and the fucking things aren't even turning. 50 mile an hour winds, but the windmills aren't turning. Oh my God. We're evolving just backwards. Exactly, hobo. DLK, hey, at Taylor S. Aldridge, did you see his last video? Likely home chasing his wife around with that new knee. I don't know what you two are talking about with him. Where is Jeff Ramo at? We need a dual live stream with him. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I should have texted Jeff and told him I was doing this tonight, but because I don't think he probably didn't get the notification. The blades are composite, so super good for the environment. Well, exactly. It's no different than solar panels. You know, oh, they'll last 20, 25 years. Yeah, after 10, the fucking acid and shit is coming out of them. I learned that from a guy who works for a company like that, but called me as the county legislator of this district where they're going to put some and bitching about it because they're going to be in his backyard. Imagine that. But yeah, he's proud to take their money, though. Carl, imagine trying to explain to a Brazilian that there are people who don't know what gender they are when your Portuguese isn't stellar. The look on her face was hilarious. We will be surrounded with solar panels soon over here in Conquest. That's what I'm talking about, Roxanne. I had somebody from over there who works for a solar company call me because I'm your legislator, Cato, Conquest, and Ira, bitching about it, telling me how after 10 years they'll start leaking chemicals, blah, 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 blah. But yet he works for a company that makes that. So he's more than happy to take a paycheck from a company, but he doesn't want them in his backyard. You think maybe he's a Democrat? Liberal? Holy shit, 130 of you in already. Well, we've been at this for almost an hour. 5 minutes to MacGyver. I don't watch MacGyver, Roxanne. MacGyver's gotten too stupid. I mean, you know, I could build a bomb with my bubble gum and my toothpick. Whatever. I like Magnum PI on Fridays. And there is a new one tonight, so yes, we will be out of here, and my ass will be back to the house by 9. Because I'm not drinking near as much tonight because I don't have him sitting next to me drinking a shit ton too, so. You're home drinking your shit ton tonight, aren't you? Come on, tell us. Windmills and solar panels take up some damn good farm ground. Yeah, well, I've made the comment here because I'm on one of them boards, you know, the farm preservation type boards, that why are we not putting them on CRP ground? Why are we not putting them on the shit ground? Not on prime farm ground. I had another phone call, Roxanne, just so you know, I had another phone call today from a prominent person over there that I won't mention names because I don't know if she would want her name mentioned, but, you know, people, but like I tried to explain to her, the county can't overrule a town's laws and zoning laws and shit like that, so y'all need to beat the shit out of your town board to start with. And this lady that called me said she was getting a hold of Mankolo, the state rep, so you need to beat the shit out of him too, because they need to go and beat the shit out of Cuomo to get some of this bullshit changed. But Mad Swiss, Mad N, yes, same here. With a bunch of beer mugs, so it must be you're all talking about drinking beer. Mad Swiss, solar panels should be on buildings. I agree. Yes, the old MacGyver, Murph, you're right. The old MacGyver was good. The new one is just, I mean, the old MacGyver would build some crazy shit out of some crazy shit, but not as bad as I mean, I watched the new one for a little while, but you start pulling your bubble gum and a paper clip out, if it's to pick a lock or something like the old MacGyver did, I'm good with that. But when it's to build a fucking bomb or something, no, okay? Little overboard. What happens to the animals? We're on 15 acres here, but we'll be surrounded by them. They can't all come here. Yeah, I agree with you. Wow, Ryan Ellis Chalmers farm boy. 1,000-acre farm is all solar farm now. That's crazy. But I'll tell you why. I don't know where you are, how it is, but I can tell you up here that, you know, if you're going to get $1,500–$1,600 an acre rent for whatever, 20 years from a solar company, I can't make $1,500 or $1,600 an acre profit. No, I mean, corn would have to be $25 a bushel. I mean, it's crazy. So there's your reason why. But yet, it's going to save us on electricity bills. No, it's not. Your fucking electricity bill is going to be more. So, Timothy Hanneman, put the damn solar panels over parking lot, then you have covered parking so your stuff doesn't get wet when raining.
There's one of those in Camilla's.
Good idea, other than the fact that when the acid starts leaking out of them and then starts leaking on cars, that's probably why they're not going to do that. So, unless you put a cover over to start with and then put them on top of that. You're slipping, Rick Bork. What did Rick say, Zip, that he's slipping? I missed it. Wednesday was a burner clip. Oh, you were special Wednesday, Rick. You were, you know the old saying, 3 sheets to the wind? I think you were like going to the closet and digging out the 5th and 6th and 7th sheet or something. When you start yelling at yourself and just aimlessly throwing bones across the shop, that was yeah, that was special. On land rent for windmills? No, what I was talking about is solar panels. I don't know what it would be on windmills. But around here for the solar panel thing, we had one of them companies stop here, and you know, that guy pretty much had X amount of seconds to get back in his fucking car before I shoved him in his car or let Buddy chew his leg off. And he was smart enough to realize that that dude ain't kidding. He's really going to shove my ass back in the car. So he got in the car and left. So I don't know. I can't see. I mean, to a fault, you can't blame the landowner. That's a pretty good retirement. But I don't know. For me, it's not the right way to go. I'll just leave it at that. Again, you be you, I'll be me. It's one of those things. But I can see if you got a shit ton of neighbors that aren't happy with it, that, I don't know, something's got to give. Yeah, your 60-ounce glass is dangerous, yeah. Especially when you're filling it multiple times. Yep, farmer got roughly over $1 million after selling the land, wasn't thinking of any of the other farmers. Yeah, well, again, it's, you know, I would think across the country, I know here in New York they have that Land Preservation Act where you can get paid to put your land into this where it can never be sold for anything but agriculture. Yes, they make you jump through hoops. No, I have not done it. Thinking about trying to look into it. I know a neighbor here recently just got accepted for it and stuff. But that's something that, you know, will keep development down, will keep the bullshit of windmills or solar panels, but with a new administration in DC, well, how much of that are they going to push to preserve farmland when they want, you know, what is it, by 2035 or whatever, or 2040, they expect us to be 100% renewable? Fuck you, ain't never happening. Conjal, did we lose you or what? Because you left after, you know, I guess I won't expect to see you back neither. Thought we had you the whole time there until all of a sudden we got into this LGBTQ shit. What are you doing, child? Back here spinning around behind me. She's enjoying having a spinny chair because there isn't any at the house. Yep, that was me. I was a 17-year-old at one time too. James Pittman, we own some ground under a major power line. They wanted a couple acres to tie into the line. I told them, fuck off. Yep. What? All right. Do your homework, child. Oh my God. Whoops. I'm behind now. They're going through. Well, we do have 2 dislikes now. Well, that was probably Conjul or whatever, but whatever. I mean, see, that to me was weird anyhow. Liked everything they were hearing. Don't know what Conjul is, male, female, in between, whatever, don't, you know. But then when we got to the LGBTQ thing, they were like, hey, I didn't say anything bad. I said, you be you, I'll be me. But you know what? Follow the science. Remember? Follow the science. Well, the science says you're either born with a pussy or you're born with a dick. That's just, you know, the good Lord science right there. End of story. But whatever. Tim Wiesner, why can't you farm with an electric tractor? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll plug it in every 2 or 3 hours. Carl, there's no such thing as renewable energy. Everything you need to make windmills or solar panels require, guess what? Petroleum. Exactly. And a lot of the material used in solar panels, let's see, we're using, you know, drilling and digging equipment that uses fossil fuels to dig into the earth to find these minerals that we need to make these solar panels. So we're disrupting, you know, Mother Earth with a fossil fuel machine to make the earth-saving solar panel. Okay. It's crazy. Noah Ranker, Tim, that's funny. Noah Ranker. You been in here before? Don't be kicking a ball around.
I am not.
Oh my God. I thought you came over to do homework.
I did, and then I'm taking a break.
She's taking a break from doing homework.
Do we have? No, I think.
This is where her and I are not alike. She actually does her homework and
Well, this was due yesterday.
excels pretty well in school, where I had other people do my homework and could give a flying shit about school.
I don't trust other people. They're not very smart. Some of them are.
Hey, Keith Robinson's in. You're late working on your pickup. Well, you're not really late because this was just a fly-by-night decision to do this because Jimmy got put in YouTube jail for a week, so I took over Jimmy's night. I figured if some people showed up, great. If they didn't, we wouldn't be on for very long. But we've been on for a little over an hour now. And amazingly have 124 people in. What do we got for, and 114 thumbs up. So I'm pretty impressed. Mad Swiss, she needs a beer, man. Will you shut up, you old fart? I'm not giving my daughter a beer. At least not here on TV, you know. But no, I'm not giving her a beer anyhow. Well, there's a big difference, Tim, between an electric golf cart and a fucking electric tractor. How about you have an electric bulldozer when you want to pull logs out of the woods? All right? Most of those are rare minerals are mined in China because of lax mining rules. Yeah, well, that's where all the solar panels are pretty much made too, is in China. So it's all a crock of shit. That's a must. No walking involved. Exactly. I'm not going to walk when I golf. Speaking of golf, I went golfing yesterday. Me, Tracy, and Teddy Ball. And I made $20 from each of them. I shot 83 at Millstone. They both shot 91. Kicked their ass and took 20 bucks a piece from them. Hey, friend who's a boy is in.
Oh, what's he saying?
But yeah, she told me earlier she didn't have any homework.
No. I said.
Lying little
No,
girl.
my teacher said, I'm not giving you guys any homework.
Here.
But this homework that I'm doing now was due yesterday.
Oh, this was homework due yesterday,
Yeah.
Skylar. Throw this in the thingy there.
The thingy with the hole.
The thingy with the hole. And then get me a can of Coors Light out of the refrigerator, please. See, I don't have to get up to get a beer having her here. That's kind of handy. I can pay you?
I need tips.
Yeah, okay. I do pay you. You have a roof over your head, food in your gut, and you're driving a vehicle right now. So, and I'm taking you golfing next week when you're off from school.
And you're paying for that. Mom gave me $25 earlier
And I'm
finally cashed the check I got.
paying for that, exactly. It was 90 here today, Carl says. Yeah, well, yesterday we didn't break a record, but we were close. I think the record was 78. And 76, I think we were up to. But reality's coming back. Tomorrow morning when we get up, it's supposed to be like 35. Kevin, yeah, Dave and Andy can't walk 9 holes. Fuck that, Kevin. I go to play golf. I go to enjoy myself. Walking during golf, if I was a PGA pro and I had to walk and they were going to pay me money if I did something good, that's fine. But besides, you got to have someplace to put your drink. That's what the golf cart's for. Leo Rapson Jr., she's keeping an eye on old dad, yeah. Yep. Had electric golf cart on our class trip in high school. Someone may have got creative and doubled the voltage and took it down the double lane, and it may have started on fire at the gas station. And I wonder who that was, Rick. Oh, I think we may have lifted the seat up and may have done something to the governor of one once, and it went really, really fast compared to what it was supposed to go. Geez, Dave, I guess we will have to go golfing. I didn't get invited, did you? Oh, come on, Tim. On a Thursday, you're working, you know you are. Besides, it was a last-minute thing. Tracy called me up, said, hey, you want to go golfing? Sure. He says, oh, I got Teddy to go, too. I said, okay. Tell us about a new trailer behind you. Well, it's my new Snowmobile trailer. It worked out kind of good. I think it was Tuesday night. Somebody called Monday or whatever. Basically, Tuesday night, somebody showed up, paid me for the 2-sled trailer. It was gone. I think it was either Wednesday or Thursday. This company, this place where had already put money down on this 3-sled trailer. Well, I think we could squeeze 4 if we tried. It's an 18-foot from back to front with the V. You can see now the V nose on it. I think if you stagger them and put one in backwards and whatnot, we could probably sneak 4. But they called, said this was in, so we took off today, Barb and I, this afternoon, in the monsoon and heavy windstorm, and went and got it. What? Well, of course we had to come back. What were we?
No, but you got part of the way there.
Oh, smart ass, yeah. Well, stupid me, we left, and of course, you know, we went to the bank to deposit some couple of corn checks or whatever, and was getting ready to jump on 104 to head to Ontario, New York, where this was, and yeah, somebody forgot to grab a check out of the checkbook, so we had to come back home and get the checkbook, or get the check, and then we went, so it was a little bit longer trip than normal.
Fine.
Jeff Weinstock's in. How you doing, Jeff? Yeah, this is just a fill-in for Jimmy, because if you haven't heard, Jimmy's in YouTube jail for a week because of his last video. 4, easy if you have a couple beers and think the back half of the throttle. Find the back half of the throttle. Yep. Taylor S. Aldridge. The pipeline shutting down isn't going to last in court. Pipelines are considered interstate commerce and can only be regulated by Congress. The president cannot regulate interstate commerce. Yeah, but look at who runs Congress right now. So we're screwed. We're screwed. The only thing that I'm hoping for, like I said earlier, if you weren't in, the whole gun law bullshit, the Constitution, you know, it ought to mean something. It's still around. The Constitution says we have the right to bear arms. And the reason why we have the right to bear arms? To protect ourselves from the tyranny of government. So if government tries to take that away from us, we're going to find out whether or not these judges Trump put in are actually, we know Roberts isn't. I get sick of people saying, you know, oh, the vote was, 5-4, and they list off the conservatives. No, fucking Roberts has been a libtard for years. So stop calling him one, folks. Or stop calling him a conservative, because he's not. Oh, you got a new trailer yesterday too, Kevin? Where'd you get yours? I'm not saying where I got mine, only because I told the mask story about how they, had to sign on their door, you must wear a mask to come in, and I didn't, and they were more than happy to not have theirs on. So, I don't want their county's mask police to go run them down.
I'm almost done with home.
Really miss Jimmy. Greetings from Western Montana. Well, next Friday for our live stream, he definitely will be back, because we're trying to figure out, he's either out of YouTube jail next Tuesday night or next Wednesday, depending on what they consider the 7 days. What brand is trailer? It's a Lightning. So mine's a dump trailer. PJ from CNY Farm Supply. Okay. But yeah, so Jimmy will be back. I'm sure Jimmy will do something. If you're still on, Jimmy, you can tell people that you'll make a video or whatever the first time you're back, or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll wait till next Friday. I don't know, but definitely by next Friday, he's definitely out of YouTube jail. Like I said, it's either Tuesday night. Tuesday night's when he got thrown in YouTube jail, and they say 7 days. So whether they go from the time they threw him out, took his video down, it'll be Tuesday night. If they consider all day Tuesday as the 7th day, next Wednesday he's out. So,
Just be safe with the Wednesday.
yeah, Black Panthers put the amendment to the test. They failed. Yep. Kenyetta Ellis. Have you been in before? That sounds like a new name. Oh, Josh Wellner. I just see our Maine lobster man got written up 25 miles offshore for not wearing a mask by Coast Guard not wearing a mask. Yeah. Seriously. Soon as I'm free, I'll jump on, Jimmy says. Yep, so, I don't know, I gotta imagine they'll send you, they sent you the notice to tell you to fuck off way over past the deer blind, so I'm sure they'll tell you when you can come back, I don't know. Because, the authority figures like that like to make sure you know, so they'll probably send you something saying, it's okay to come back now, but you better behave. Yeah, right there. Jimmy out of jail Wednesday, back in by Thursday, yeah. As I said, he'll be back in either Tuesday night or Wednesday. They're very vague with their bullshit, because him and I were both, he kept texting me what they were sending him and stuff. I looked up how to appeal it, so he did. I don't know what fuck, it wasn't 10 minutes, and you were texting me again saying, nope, they said it was misleading, blah, blah, Because I kept telling you, ask them to show you the science, show you the proof. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Jeff, right. How come Rick never gets in YouTube jail? I don't know. 129 people in right now, 125 thumbs up. Well, that's pretty impressive. When do they decide to take down a video? I got to see the bad one. You can't see the bad one because they took it down. He put it up. Of course, he texted me because it was all my fault. And if you watch the video, which I did, and at least close to 100 people or around 100 people did, he made sure to tell everybody it was my fault that he put it up at least 3 or 4 times from the beginning to the end. And then, I don't even think it was 2 hours, was it, Jimmy? Maybe it was, but within 2 hours, he calls me and he's like, holy fuck, I'm in YouTube jail. They took my video down. And then he was texting me what they sent him so I could read it. And so, Old Farmer, hello from the Bluegrass State. Well, how you doing? Mike Blake, did Jimmy hurt someone's feelings and they had to have a good cry? No, they claimed it was, he generalized. That's how I put it earlier. I gave the statistics to actually show. He generalized, the number of deaths in this country over the past 3-4 years, whatever. And I actually gave the numbers. It's not, maybe next Friday I'll do it again. I did it earlier, but yep, way over past the deer blind. Exactly, Jeff. Howdy from Texas. Robert Hurley's in. How you doing, Robert? You give me a reason to enjoy my beer on Friday because you and Jimmy think like me. Yep, well, you're from Texas. So we're from the Texas part of New York. How's that sound? In upstate New York. We're drinking beer and deer hunting and all those good things are appreciated other than, you know, to the libtards. Had over 100+ views as well. Yeah, it was the video was doing good, but I don't know if somebody blew them in or what, but just we can't generalize anymore, Jim. That's all. If you got something, tell me, I'll look it up because I did. Oh, see, I don't know. Were you in, Jim, when I gave the numbers earlier? 2018, there was 2.839 million people that died from all causes. 2019 was 2.855 million from all causes. CDC website, by the way. So if you want to fucking blow me in, it's on the CDC website. 2020 estimate so far of around 3.1 million because they say there could be more coming in. Well, it's almost April, so I don't know how the fuck more death certificates are going to come in, but and then the whole percentage thing, we'll go through that next Friday again. That was crazy, but exactly.
I turned in my homework.
What?
I turned in my homework.
All right, Chelsea turned in her homework, Skylar, so she's good now. Josh Wellner, Rick Bork, if you change out, I'll unsub you. That's why I told you not to kick the ball around. Go outside, kick it around in the damn dark. That ought to be interesting. Oh, rusty old microfarm. That was a great video, Jimmy. Yeah, I was laughing my balls off every time he blamed me for everything. And at the very beginning when he's, and he'd walk out of the screen, and he'd walk back into the screen, and then he'd turn and look at the screen and blame me, and then he'd go off on a rant and blame me, and it's like, oh, okay. But yet, he sends me TikTok shit all the time with that kind of stuff on it. But apparently I sent him stuff that day that just set him right off. Carl, living in Brazil is like living with nothing but liberals. Yeah, I can imagine. They keep telling me about all the things they have that's free. Healthcare, college, but then I show them the grocery receipt with all the taxes taken out. Yep. Oh, Mad Swiss, you missed Jimmy's video? Well, you're not going to see it because it is gone. Keith Robinson, laughing, kick the ball in the dark. Yeah, well, I don't want to listen to it bouncing out the walls. I got freaking ball stains on the wall over there from when she kicks it against it. You kick that new trailer and I'll be kicking your ass.
I'm hitting like it.
So let me see if I got this correct. The left can lie and the right has to have exact numbers and facts. That's the way it works, Tim. That's the way it works. The left can lie and cheat, and then the so-called celebrities can throw out their tweets like they did the past couple days about Biden's wonderful press conference about how relaxing it was to listen to him, and what the fuck. It was the country's new rules. Pissed me off to no end. Yep, exactly. Ball stains. Yeah, it does. She'll take her fucking soccer ball and it'll be all covered in mud and shit, and she kicks it against the freaking tin.
I haven't done it in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Because it painted the wall.
Mad Swiss, don't you get pissed at me for sending you stuff? You fucker, you send Jimmy and I shit constantly on Instagram.
Dad, I wrote a Sharpie on the wall there.
I know, at least you wrote something nice with a Sharpie on the wall over there. At the very end, about how you love me so much because you probably knew you were going to get your ass beat for writing all over the wall with a Sharpie. So the last sentence is she's like, oh, I'm probably going to get beat. Oh, I love you so much, Daddy. How old were you when you did that?
I don't remember.
You were younger.
I don't remember.
Joseph Goebbels or Goebbels or something would be in awe of the left's propaganda machine today. Yep. I hate it when I have ball stains. Jesus, Keith. Oh, 130 of you still in here. Hey, we've gotten the thumbs up to match the people in here. Edski, where is Jimmy? In church? No. Richter Farms, hey Jimmy. Well, you're going to have to say hey Jimmy to Jimmy as he's commenting because he's not with us tonight. So he'll be with us next Friday, Ed. So show up, Richter Farms, next Friday, our usual one. Jimmy's in YouTube timeout, so I took his spot tonight, since he would normally do his one at his house, telling some, military stories and stuff. Figured you'd all be looking for it at 7 o'clock, so I figured if I put one up, you'd be like, well, why is he putting one up? And why isn't Jimmy? So you'd come over here, and, and then you would all get to know. So, Hitler propaganda chief, oh, okay. You over by the deer stand, that's where Jimmy is. YouTube told him to fuck off way over by the deer stand for 7 days. Biden sucks. No, he just said the farmer, not specifically you.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Okay, he didn't use my name. He just said, fucking farmer sending me this shit. Had some funny ones too, dang it. Well, Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever day you're off, you can put one up before we do our Friday thing. Just make sure you don't put it up too early. I gotta believe if you tried to, they'd stop you. I don't know how that would work. But obviously they've told you 7 days. You would think they'd lock you out or something. I don't know. Buddy will bite the ball, it lands on his bed. Yeah, Robert. Buddy didn't even move off the freaking bed on the front deck when I came over here. Did he for you?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he was just like sawing logs. He was out, so
He was awake when I came over.
Buddy's not in here.
He was holding his bed down.
Josh Wellner, I got to get my kids to bed. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping in, Josh.
I won't go to bed for a few hours.
And the next live stream, next Friday, I will, when Jim's here, so he can read some comments. I'm going to take the time to, on my phone, because I can't do it on her iPad. I can see all your guys' comments, obviously, but I got to actually do it on my phone, make more of you moderators. Rick's message was retracted. What happened to your message, Rick? Obviously, somebody else didn't shit can you, because you are only one of the, 4 or whatever that I have 5 that I've made moderators. Got to make you one, Carl, that's for sure. I have a YouTube downloader. I should have grabbed it. I wonder if they can put me in jail if I didn't make the video. I don't know. Still trying to figure out co-live. I'm not real smart. Well, that's fine. If we get it figured out, we get it figured out. If we don't, what are you doing? Oh.
Why are you judging me?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you.
I fat fingered it. Oh. Yeah, I was wondering why all of a sudden you were gone. I was like, well, nobody can throw him out. Yeah, see, we've fucked with our usual idiots that like to come in and try and say something because, they probably went to Jim's channel and are just depressed because they can't mess with him tonight. But, oh well. Blum Family Farm, hi from Canada. How you doing? What are you doing now?
Okay.
What are you doing?
It's fun.
You're not going to plug that in there because that would require unplugging my refrigerator.
It has a double. So.
But as soon as you unplug that, will it make this go out?
No.
Okay.
Unless your phone is dead.
All right, well, it's not dead. Well, you're messing with shit here, child.
It's okay.
I don't know what you're doing.
It's okay.
The refrigerator never gets
I
unplugged.
did not unplug the refrigerator.
Okay, because that's an important piece of equipment. It has the beer in it. Yep, no trolls tonight, you're right.
Okay.
All right, so what did you just accomplish by doing that? Now what are you plugging into the other thing?
My phone, because my phone's connected to the iPad, so if my phone dies, then you can't use the iPad.
Oh, Skylar, how do you put up with her? It's mind-blowing.
I'm helping you.
Oh, you're
because
helping me.
If my phone dies, then you can't look at the iPad.
What was your phone down to?
4.
4?
Yeah.
Well, it's a damn good thing you just plugged it in then. What the hell you been... All right. Anyone else got teenage kids who, just run their phone down to like 0%.
It is not at 0.
And leave it there most of the day, and oh my God.
Well, it's dying fast because it's connected to that thing. Wait, no. Okay, it's okay.
I actually wish leftists would come here with actual talking points instead of stupid comments and wanted to try and make an argument for their position. Work is a good excuse to get away from her, Skylar says. That's funny. Oh, you're exactly right, Carl. You're exactly right. And then Jim and I have said that both multiple times. Come in. Give us your opinion, you know? Yep, exactly. Yeah, yes, Jim says, yep. Leo Rapson Jr., yeah, mine are 3 years old to 25. Holy shit, dude. You got a hell of a span there. We've been trying. Exactly, Jimmy. Noah Ranker. Yeah, the trolls are funny, but it's like, you know, I don't know if this, I won't use names again, but I don't know if this particular kind of neighbor, we'll call it, not too far away from here, who didn't like our first outing at this when we actually just recorded a video and put it up on Jimmy's channel. It wasn't live. You know, a person that I've had no problem with, but I know is a liberal, and I'm a conservative. We've always gotten along, but apparently they don't like what I have to say here, and made it a point to tell me that, you know, we could never talk politics or anything like that. Why can't we? You know? I mean, so I'm just dying for people who voted for what's going on in this country right now to tell me how it's so much better. How the last 2 months have made the good old US of A flourish. No, it hasn't. I mean, and for anybody to say like these asshole, you know, celebrities that just hated Trump and now it's, oh, it was so nice to see such a peaceful press conference and all that. The fucking guy had a storybook in front of him with pictures of every one of the news people, the news media that was out there, and they were numbered. It was on Instagram. They were numbered so he could go, okay, number one is Joe Blow. Okay, Joe Blow, what's your question? Okay, there's number two. Number two, Jenny Blow, what's your question? I mean, are you fucking serious? And you think that's great? Okay. Edsky, Jimmy is barn talking. I did not know that. You didn't know that, Edsky? Oh, so you've been thinking I'm Jimmy? No, he's barn talking.
No, you're Andrew.
I'm Andy, grumpy farmer. Now you learned something, Edsky. Tim Wiesner, LMAO, you can't talk politics with a liberal because they don't have answers or facts. Exactly. You're exactly right. I mean, it's all bullshit. Tell me what's going on at the border right now is better than the last 3 years. Go ask the fucking people in Texas and Arizona and all those places how good it is. It's mind-blowing. They wouldn't let Fox News in. Exactly. They let certain news organizations. They don't let the media, even the libtard media, down to the border right now. Because they don't want you to see the 100% or no, it's up to like 700% overflow of kids in cages. That's what it was called when Trump was in office. Oh my God. Yeah, Mike Blake, they can't talk politics because they can't back up their argument. Exactly. I got no problem. I would sit down right here like Jim and I would do, and Jim would do it too. We would sit down, the three of us, him and I with a libtard in between us, and have one of these live streams and let's hash out show me your reasons for all this. Show me the science, you know, the fucking science that we're supposed to continue to follow, like the face diapers that do nothing. Exactly, Keith. You didn't know if he was coming or going. Did you see when he walked out from behind the podium? Like, Where am I? What am I doing? I mean, you know, somebody pull the puppet strings and get me back behind the podium. And oh my God. Yeah, the same cages that Obama built. Exactly, Taylor. That would be awesome. Exactly, Jimmy. I'd have no problem with that whatsoever. And they would leave with their fucking hand over their ass, not knowing which way was up, because they would not have answers for anything. Jenny Blow, I think I dated her. I was just trying to come up with something really quick, you know. I should have said John and Jane Doe, I guess. I don't know. But Ed Ski, everybody knows you, Andy. You're a celebrity. No, I'm no celebrity, Ed, but I'm somebody who hopefully comes on YouTube, and obviously there's you know, we've had 130 in here. Jimmy and I have had over 200 before, so obviously there's, you know, a couple hundred of you that, and more, because we get over 1,000 views on every live stream, so people go back to them. We get comments on them. We've had over 2,000 on some of them. So we do this so that other like-minded people, like all of you that are in here, minus apparently Conjul on a few things at least, we're like-minded. That's what you know. How many subscribers do I have? I don't know the exact number. Last time I looked, it was 2.31, so it's at least 2,310. Let's put it that way, because they round off. So I'd sit there with you, because we really need to discuss how much better Budweiser is than Coors Light. Okay, Rick. You'll get old someday, too, and that Budweiser is going to start haunting you, because you got a little bit of a, you know, you're already catching up to me there. You may have passed me there, old fat kid fabricating. Which, by the way, everybody, on Wednesday nights, 8 p.m., 8 p.m. Central, Rick Bork does a live stream. So, and go check out his channel. Just wait till Rocket Boy starts launching bottle rockets our way, see how Sleepy Joe responds. Yeah, but he's not going to be the one that responds. That's the sad part. Dawson Harris, you're in the house. They're regulating who and what is being reported on any border information. The press must be pissed because they're getting regulated now. They don't give a shit. They'll still... The press is like the libtard that I've always said that'll go to the edge of the cliff and then fucking jump off of it just to be part of the Democratic Party and protect the Democratic Party's platform. The press is Democratic. Old farmer, I predict Biden won't make a year and Harris will be in the Oval Office. She will then appoint Rashid as vice president. It's all deep state. Oh, she can't appoint because it goes 1, 2, 3. President, vice president, speaker of the House is the third in line. So when he's gone, Camel Toe will move up, but so will Grandma Nancy. So, and then of course some Democrat will end up with Grandma Nancy's gavel. So, Bud is headache in a can. Trudy Walker, yeah. I don't even like Bud Light that much. Stephen Kennedy, don't forget to plug your fridge back in later. No, the grinder is unplugged, the bench grinder, and she had a double plug that both wires could be into, so we're good. The fridge is not unplugged. We're good. 4 thumbs down, gotta try harder. That's because I just pissed off, you know, a few of the locals. Probably the one, you know, somewhat neighbor was still with us, and I just pissed him off, which I don't fucking care anymore. I mean, I really don't. So I'm tired of the bullshit of speak your piece, you know. Those of you that want to give a thumbs down, come on in and tell us why you're giving a thumbs down. That's fine. You're not hurting my feelings any, and from what they tell me, a thumbs down, thumbs up, it doesn't matter. It's all part of the algorithm or whatever, or shows that you were watching the video, so whatever. Casey Tanner, farmers like Bush Light. I don't mind Bush Light. Never unplug a beer fridge. Exactly, Michigan farmer. Matt and real farmers smoke pot. Well, I don't know about that, dude. I mean, I'm going to be 54 here this spring, and no. Maybe someday for aches and pains or something, you know, medical, whatever, but I'll stick to beer, whiskey, my vodka drinks. I'm good with that. Rick Miller Light is worse. Oh, Alex, ugh. Miller Light, I wouldn't touch. Swamp piss right there.
Are these beer things?
What beer things?
Are you talking about beer?
Yes, people are apparently telling the kind of beers they like. David Huff, I would, but you're too chicken to read my comments. Put it in there. I'll read your comment. Put it in right now. David Huff. Okay, if David Huff wants to put in a bad or a comment, a libtard comment or something, nobody throw him out. Let's read it. Come on, David, put it in there.
Was your reader okay when you left the
Yep. Come on, David, I'm waiting.
He's gonna type it all out.
What did Grimtide say? PBR for the win. I've drank PBR before. It's not horrible. Moosehead beer is the best. Mad Swiss, you're mentally deranged, man. You're just mentally deranged. Send it, Dave. Yep, send it. Put one in a while back, champ. Okay, so put it in now. Well, you want me to go back through the comments?
Yeah.
You can't put it back in now? All right, let's go back through and see if we find. Thought you wanted a debate. Kind of swerved my message there, champ. Okay, there was one of them that. I didn't swerve your message. You try keeping up with all these. Am I reading everybody's message? I'm going back through now. I'm trying to find it. Somebody finds it, let me know and tell me whose names it's between or something. I'm going back quite a ways and I still haven't found it. Oh, there's a different David. I'm still going back through. And I'm still not finding it, and I'm gone quite a ways back. So it'd just be real easier, champ, for you to write it again so we can all see it. Because obviously, Jim missed it too. So I'm done scrolling back through. If you can't write it twice, then I guess you don't have much of a message. So, champ. Heavy dark beer. Ooh, no, Rick, I can't do dark beer. Mike Blake says there's nothing there. Huffy doesn't have the intelligence to type the same thing twice. Sounds about right. Well, Mike Blake says he went back through and there's nothing there. So either YouTube took it off or you apparently didn't write anything, champ, but write it again. And if it was a bunch of profanity and shit like that, YouTube probably won't accept it. So write it out like a normal human being or something, and so we can read it. Keyboard warrior, yep. You like that, Jim? Champ? Yep, champ. More than welcome to the debate. No, I think you're right, Carl. He's just trolling us. He didn't write anything. Because I looked back through quite a ways and I didn't find it. And from the sounds of it, Mike Blake looked back through and he didn't find it. So I call bullshit. That and the fact that you won't write it again, so I'm a no on the dark beer as well. I like light beer, need to watch my figure. And cider beer as well. Yeah, I'm just no on the dark beers, period. Why do they always have to go straight to being dicks? Can't even have a real conversation. That's why they're called trolls, Jim. Excuse me. It just goes back to what we said earlier. They have no answers or facts. Exactly. If you really wanted to say something, you would have said it again by now, but... So I'll take it you're one of my thumbs down. No problem whatsoever. You're obviously here. So that's the difference. The left is, you know, it's like apparently we're like that train wreck that you just can't look away from. Yep, Blake said he went back through and didn't see anything. Yeah. So it's bullshit, but whatever. That's right, Jimmy. Bitch. So champ. Come on, champ. Let me have it. Both barrels. Dawson Harris had a gentleman come to my daughter's house over the weekend looking to get elected in the legislation for Cayuga County. Who was that? Let me know. I'll tell you whether or not she should vote for him. You could use names. Oh, David Huff. Biden's press conference was 10 times better than Trump ever managed. The self-serving buffoon. But why? Why was it so much better? Because you hate Trump? Did Trump ever come out from behind the podium and just walk around in circles and then mumble and jumble and go, oh, anyway, not even complete a sentence? And have a fucking cue card in front of him with pictures of the media people numbered that he had to call on? Come on, champ, you can do better than that. You're just flat out a Trump hater. I'm not a Biden hater. I've said it 100 times on here. I've said it 100 times on Instagram. It's fucking elder abuse what they're doing to him. I feel sorry for the guy. So you got a long ways to go, champ. You're just a fucking Trump hater. And if you thought that press conference was great, you're part of the fucking problem in this country. You're one of the idiots that voted for this. So how about you pay the increase in fucking taxes for everybody else? Exactly, Carl. I'd like to compare Biden's accomplishments in 47 years in politics to Trump's 4 years. Yeah. Best economy, lowest unemployment for everyone, including blacks and Latinos. Safest our borders have ever been. He didn't block the press. Man has a speech impediment too. He doesn't have a fucking speech impediment. Really? So now you're being like the press. You're making excuses for him. Oh, he didn't block the press? Where was Fox News? Why do you have to have a cue card with certain pictures of the media and numbers as to who you're supposed to call on? No, Trump didn't block the press. He just called them out for what they were, fake news. I mean, whatever. Go away, champ, because we don't need you here. All right, Rick, time for champ to leave because he doesn't have a real argument. He's just a fucking libtard. So, time for champ to go home. Oh my God. Huff, I was working with Sleepy Joe, was reading his pre-written script. Go back to your mom's basement. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Rick, you were quick on that one. He was gone in a heartbeat. Oh my God. But see, that's what you get. You know, you get the champs of the world that want to come on. His speech was 10 times better than Trump because Trump hurt my feelings. So obviously, I got it. David Huff is a fucking suburban housewife. There we go. We figured it out.
What was that champ?
He called me champ, so I couldn't
Oh,
resist.
but that was weird though. He's like, champ. Like, okay then, buddy.
Yeah, I wish you lived near me. Come here and call me champ to my face, you little fucking puke. So. Oh, by the way, I beat Trail Rider. Are you still in? Because I'm probably getting too out of control for you, but because you think Jim gets out of control. Don't send him away, because that's when it gets most interesting, when you argue with him. Yeah, but you get tired of arguing with somebody who doesn't have an argument back. I mean, I gave my argument. What president ever had a fucking picture card numbered as the, okay, I got to call on Joe Blow, he's number 1, okay. Joe, what's your question? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God. He's a citizen writer, yeah. Uh-huh. Trump hurt Twinkle Toes' feelings. Exactly. Just like the suburban housewife. So Champ is obviously a suburban housewife. So I hope when your husband, Champ, isn't bringing home as much money in their paycheck because of Biden's bullshit. James Pittman, this is getting to be enjoyable. Well, I'm sorry if I was boring for the first, hour and a half or hour and 45 minutes, but it's tough when I don't have my co-pilot to, he gets riled up more than me, but then when somebody says something like this, that's what really riles me up.
I can start swearing.
Yes, I am here. You're doing just fine. I hate Trail Rider. Oh my God. Think you misunderstood my suggestion. Well, maybe. I don't know. Humble haymakers. One thing Trump did that Biden was afraid to do, and it was let his opposition media interview question him. Can you imagine a Levin Biden interview? Oh, exactly. Yeah, Trump would do those interviews, but he would fucking eat them people up because it was just bullshit interviews, Like some of the questions the other day. Mr. President Biden, are you planning on running for re-election? He doesn't know when to fucking change his diaper. And you're asking him if he's going to run again in 4 years? Come on. It's just the softball bullshit questions. I can't take it. Damn it, should have stopped over. Yeah, but we can't get you in trouble, dude. Just chill for next Friday. Oh, he'll come back. Don't worry about it, Jimmy. Oh, he'll come back. Champ will be back next week. Champ, come on back next week, because we know you're still watching. You just can't say anything right now. But you're going to have a full week to do like they did for Biden. Get your press secretary or whatever to write you out, what you need to say, and maybe put some picture cards on there for you or something, so you can actually say something intelligent other than, there was a great press conference because he didn't hurt our feelings. Oh, my God. MI59, hi from Michigan. What's up? Can't wait, champ. Oh, and I didn't even plan on being over here for 2 hours. You guys are killing me. You all showed up and we're having fun. Prep your speech. Yeah, exactly, Trudy. Biden will get the 25th soon. Exactly, Richter Farms. He ain't going to be running for a second term. Fuck, he ain't going to make it through a first. Oh, libs are blind. They can't see the obvious. They think old Joe is all there. What's to tell you about who supports him? Exactly. One more minute, Huff and Blow can come back in. Well, we'll give him another minute, but he won't come back in. No. And if he does, let him come back in. Let's see if he says something, because I am going to shut it down here in a couple minutes. Circle back. Yeah, David. Circle back there, Huffy. Circle on back, champ. You've had, 300 seconds to be out to fucking actually let what you got of a brain try and, come up with a real reason why Biden's so good. Tell us what he's done in 47 years. Miss the fuck off way past the deer stand. Well, I've said it a couple times, Zip. I just don't have the flair that Jimmy has. I don't want the headache or see the stars like Jimmy sees when he really gets going. Biden ain't going to get through one term. He looks lost 98% of the time. Exactly. He is. Yeah, come back next weekend, champ. Exactly. Yes, Magnum is on pretty soon, Trudy, so that's why we're going to call it quits here. I just couldn't resist to see if old champ wanted to come back one more time, which I doubt he's going to do. So, scary how much Biden is like the Australian Prime Minister. All government is fucked. They are. It's like I told you, even being on at the county level. If you think government's fucked up, get into it. Way more fucked up than you ever thought. Oh, look, he's back. Yeah, I thought you were chicken, all right. Block me again. I didn't block you. One of my moderators did. But if you're going to come in, say something meaningful. We're still waiting for that debate. You even put it in there. Thought you were going to debate me, champ. Well, you didn't fucking say anything. And then when you did, you say some stupid fucking thing like a suburban housewife that you are that, oh, it was such a better, but he was so nice in his press conference. He didn't know which fucking end was up. Oh, my God. That's right, Rick Bork blocked you. Go to him on Wednesday nights at I always get it wrong, Rick, or I try to, because you're not in the same time zone as me. 8 o'clock Central, Rick Bork channel. Go there and fuck with him, too. Because I got a blue wrench there. Not liberal talking points. Make a point. Exactly, Carl. It's mind-blowing.
Your emotions.
Yeah. Yeah, don't use your emotions there, sweetheart. Use your brain. Look with your eyes. See what's going on in the country right now. Tell me how much better off we are. Because your boy Biden got in. No, it's not even your boy Biden. It's your left bullshit got in. Oh my God. Yeah, instead of just the Trump bad. Trump as a person, I wasn't always thrilled with. Couldn't stand his fucking Twitter bullshit. But you know what? America first is the way it should be. Because I think, can you hit people with that blue wrench? Yes, Timmy, and come in next Friday when Jimmy and I are on. I'm going to take the time, because it's a bitch on my phone, to go through there, because I can't see half the time. I got to bring my freaking bifocals out. Trump brought the U.S. to the brink of civil war, and you still back him, huh? Trump brought us to the brink of civil war? What the fuck do you think is going on right now with this douchebag and his leftists trying to take away people's guns, letting everybody in from the border, the whole fucking elections thing, and Trump brought us to civil? Do you know what a civil war is, douchebag? Okay, that's when people in the same country fight. If you're thinking, if you're trying to make the point that he brought us to almost war with other countries, you're fucked up. Because when he walked across the border and shook little Rocket Man's hand there, I think he whispered into his ears, I'll nuke your fucking ass if you try something. Because you know what? Little Rocket Man went away. But let's see what happens with him and Xi Ping Pong Ball there from fucking China now that Sleepy Joe's in. So, see, that's just it. You on the left can't even think of anything. And furthermore, what was the question I asked you? What has Joe done that's so much better for this country? And what's the first thing you go to? Trump. You all fucking miss Trump, just like the media does. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly, Timmy. What civil war? The civil war is coming with what the left's doing. The lynch mob that stormed the Capitol. Oh, which one? The lynch mob that stormed when Kavanaugh was gonna be put in? Do you remember that? Oh, you don't remember that. The lynch mob that burned billions of dollars worth of fucking businesses down last summer and killed over 20 people? What lynch mob? There you go again. Back to the Trump. It's always Trump, right? Yeah, you fucking idiot. I mean, way to go, champ. You're doing well with talking about Biden's accomplishments. How can you understand me? Biden's accomplishments. No, you just go back to Trump. Fuck you, you dickbag. Oh my God. Yeah, can you explain why Biden bombed Syria? Exactly, Charles. Worth Farm. China owns us now. Hey, Huff, are you going to pay for the damage in the Twin Cities? Exactly. Champ must miss Trump. They all miss Trump. The media misses Trump. They got nobody to talk about now. Was that before or after the shooting at the baseball field? Exactly. Exactly. What about that? Oh, we don't talk about that, though. Nope. Exactly. Didn't Biden write the Patriot Act? Yeah, it's a fucking joke. You go back to what Biden... You know what? In all honesty, back in the early 90s, Biden acted more like a Republican. But then he got just fucking brainwashed by his own party, and now he has no brain. So that's why they have him out there, in front. It's mind-blowing. 47 years in office and only did one thing, incarcerated... Yeah, male fathers, exactly. Mind blowing. All right, 150 people in. I'm impressed y'all showed up. 154 thumbs up, so that means we had more than 150 at one time. So, Eric DeGroat, that's because Biden hides in the background. Exactly. How many jobs have y'all lost since Biden got in? Exactly. Exactly. I mean, stop telling me what Trump did wrong. Start telling me what your boy and his party's doing right. You can't, because there ain't nothing so far. Nothing. Plain and simple. So, all right. Thank y'all. More than impressed that everybody showed up. Andy can get wound up too. You bet I can, because, you know, that's what I said. You want to have a debate and argue? We can argue. We can go face to face and spit in each other's face screaming. But give me some facts. Show me the science, you know?
Oh, I've wanted to jump in and start swearing at people.
She wants to jump in and swear at people now. Oh, let the morons take the 9/11 monument away and all the Civil War monuments away. Exactly. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Mad Swiss wants a blue wrench. Next Friday, I promise, when we first start, when guys start getting in, I'll give him the phone. I'll take the time to, because I have the phone sideways, so they go through even faster. So I got to catch you when you go through or scroll back through and get you. So, but I'll work on that next week, I promise. But IP Farms, how you doing, Nelson? Didn't know you were in. But all right, I'm out, guys. Because here, take your iPad, so I don't read any more comments and get pissed off at anybody else. But I'm out. Appreciate y'all. Wanted to let you know what was up with Jimmy and tell you that YouTube told him
Your blood pressure.
told him to fuck off way past the deer blind. But I will see you again. You'll probably see a video from me before next Friday. Jimmy, you'll probably see sometime next week when we figure out when he's exactly out of jail.
Someone said bye, champ.
But you will see him and I next Friday night. And Champ, bring your fucking ass back Friday night, but you better do your homework before you come back. Later, everybody.